Wooldridge's first motor scraper. The name Wooldridge will not be familiar to many contractors here. However, it was the third manufacturer to offer a motor scraper, right up there with Le Tonneau and La Plante Chote at the dawn of the motor scraper age. An early production Wooldridge TCY motor scraper being push-loaded by an Alice Chalmers HD15 with a Baker bulldozer blade. This Terracobra has the very early 2-drum cable control that was replaced by the 3-drum PCU on later production machines. C.J. Langenfelder, road building in Maryland, USA in the early 1950s. This excellent photo shows the spring-loaded push block on the back of the scraper, as well as the rather vulnerable air brake lines leading down the draft arm to the rear brake chambers. Note also where the bowlers pivoted, directly through the back axle. Scraper in the background is a Le Tonneau Model C turner pull. Factory promotional photo of a Wooldridge Model TC S14 climbing a small hill. The TC S14 replaced the Model TCY around 1948 and sold in moderate numbers. H.J. Williams had one of the many contracts for the Pennsylvania Turnpike job, and here is one of its Wooldridge TC S142 Terracobras being push-loaded by a dedicated international TD24 push tractor with Bucyrus Irie push plate. The complicated overhead reeving of the scraper is well in evidence in this photo. Another of Williams's TC S142 scrapers gets a push on the Pennsylvania Turnpike job. As mentioned in the text, the highly unusual hydraulic chain steering system gave problems, as evidenced by the complete removal of the cowling panel to achieve ready access. The steering chain can be clearly seen. Very useful photograph of a TC S142 Terracobra showing the steering chain and many other useful details, including the steering tiller and 3-drum cable control unit and complex overhead reeving of the cable. Last of the TC series Terracobra scrapers was the model TC S142 shown here. Wooldridge made quite a few alterations to the original design, though most of these were internal, engine, transmission, etc. The most obvious change is the relocation of the bowl's draft arm pivot points. A near-naked Wooldridge TC S14 Terracobra getting a push from an international TD24. Site service personnel have removed all the engine side panels to allow easier access to the troublesome steering chain. The supercharger for the Cummins HBIS 600 engine can be clearly seen, as well as the hydraulic tank for the steering system. The very rare Wooldridge TCW14 forced ejection bottom dump. The entire dump body was pulled rearwards by cable to deposit the load. Note how the PCU completely blocks the operator's view to the right. Fewer than 20 of these machines were built. Models of any Wooldridge equipment are rare, and there are, unfortunately, none available of any of the Wooldridge Terracobras. To make up for this shortfall, here is a Wooldridge OS 400 cable control scraper behind an MRS 250 tractor unit. The OS 400 scraper held 40 cubic yards and was a real monster scraper. It dates from around 1955.